hopefully get him back to his normal activity because, like I said, he's a very active 10-year-old boy. So.
Yeah. Well, I think a prosthesis is definitely going to be an option for him in the future. But at this point, he has a little bit too much swelling to be fitted. So things to do in the meantime while we're waiting for that swelling to go down so he can be fitted is just to keep his shoulder really active. We don't want it to get stiff or the joint to become sore or anything. Just keep it moving.
Right.
So you said he was very active. Is there sports he enjoys?
He loves to play basketball. And so that was kind of a concern of ours, you know, without his arm, he can't really play basketball. So is that something that he could potentially get back into, or is that something that we're just going to have to compromise with him at this point?
No, he can absolutely get back into basketball. I would say I think that's a great activity for him to participate in, just to keep his shoulder active. If for part of his treatment plan when he goes home, I would love to see you play basketball with him or just help him out with that. If you throw him the ball, he can practice catching it with his the stuff with his arm and his hand together, catching that ball. And if you throw at different angles, things like that, then he's going to be able to stay active and keep that shoulder moving, doing something that he enjoys. You know, as an active little boy, I'm sure he doesn't want to go home and have a strict exercise routine.
Right, yeah, exactly, because, you know, he has trouble sometimes as it is listening to instructions, so I think anything that keeps him active as far as games and sports goes are going to be more of a successful approach with Matthew. So that's, you know, that's why we're here, to find some creative ways, I guess, to keep him active.
Yeah, I would love to see him involved in any kind of chores or any kind of sports or games that you can think of in addition to the basketball that would just keep him moving his arm. We don't want him to not use it. We don't want him to limit himself or his activities because of his arm. And also just a few other little things for him just to keep the motion going. Playing and doing sports and chores is going to be excellent for him. But I would also like to see him do some of this, like palms up, palms down.
Okay.
That's going to help keep him mobile. Some activity that he might not get doing his sports.
Sure.
Maybe about 10 times in the morning, 10 times at night.
Okay, so just kind of work it into our regular routine. Morning and evening.
Yeah, and it's just going to help him when he gets his prosthesis put on.
Okay.
I would also like to see if you can do it with him. Just like touch your ear, touch your nose, touch your chin, touch your mouth, touch your other ear.
Okay.
Things like that will help him, you know, with brushing his hair, brushing his teeth, taking care of himself, his hygiene when his prosthesis gets put on.
Okay. So, okay, that sounds great.
Do you have any questions or anything else?
I don't think so. I think you've been great, and you know we're looking forward to working with you and hopefully getting Matthew back into the things he loves. So
great. I'm looking forward to working with you and your family as well.
thank you.
Thank you.